In our last two videos, we shared 5 things you can see and do in London without needing a car, and how to see Windsor Castle, Stonehenge, and Bath in one day. In this video, we are heading to the city that I called home for a year, the city of dreaming spires, Oxford. We're Grant and Teresa Boggs. You'd normally find us exploring our new hometown of Napa, California, but we also have the travel bug. So whether we're exploring our home state, going island hopping in the Philippines, or hiking glaciers in Iceland, we're always down for a new adventure. And in this mini-series, we're exploring a place I called home for a year, the UK. Join us as we explore England and Scotland by land, by sea, sort of, and by air. Along the way, we'll share our tips on how to make your UK vacation one you'll never forget. Let's do it. Welcome to Oxford, England, one of my all-time favorite cities. It's where I spent my junior year of college many years ago, so it's a place that's very near and dear to my heart. So if you're planning to visit Oxford, or if you're wondering whether it's worth a stop on your UK travel agenda, you've come to the right place. We're going to share 8 iconic things to do in Oxford, and some of them are completely free. But first, how do you get there? Oxford is located about 60 miles northwest of London. If you have a car, you can make the drive in about an hour and a half, give or take, depending on traffic. But if you don't have a car, there are a couple of easy ways to get there from London. First, you could take the National Railway train. The ride is about an hour, and it's as cheap as £6 if you book it in advance and travel at a particular time. My favorite way to get to Oxford is on the Oxford Tube, a double-decker bus system with many pickup and drop-off spots in London. The Oxford Tube ride is about an hour to an hour and a half. For adults, it's about £13 one way, or £20 for a return ticket. That's about $16 one way, or $25 for round trip. What I love about the Oxford Tube is it's clean, comfortable, and convenient. They run as often as every 10 minutes, and there's free Wi-Fi, and you have your own USB charger at your seat. Best of all, the final stop in Oxford is right in the city center. So if you're in London, Oxford is definitely accessible for a day trip. So without further ado, here's a countdown of 8 iconic things to do in Oxford, plus a bonus tip at the end on how to cap off an amazing day. Starting us off at number 8, the Ashmolean Museum. The Ashmolean opened in 1683 as Britain's first public museum and the world's first university museum. Its collections contain priceless artwork and historic artifacts, including the lantern that Guy Fawkes was carrying when he was arrested for his role in the Gunpowder Plot of 1605. That was a plot to blow up Parliament and overthrow the government. The Ashmolean also features the Messiah Stradivarius violin from 1716. Priceless. The best part? Admission to the museum is completely free. They do recommend booking your free tickets online in advance to reduce waiting times. Number 7 in our countdown is Carfax Tower. Located right off of Cornmarket Street, it's a landmark that's hard to miss. It's all that's left of a 12th century church, and today it's where you'll find one of the best views of the Oxford skyline. Admission is £3 per adult and gives you access to climb the tower, if you dare. How tall is it? The tower is 74 feet tall and has 99 steps up a couple of spiral staircases to get to the top. But man, oh man, the view is worth it. And once you get to the top, the rooftop can be a little bit hard to navigate, so just watch your step and be careful. Number 6 in our countdown is the Oxford Covered Market. The Covered Market dates back to the 70s, the 1770s that is, and it's home to more than 50 retailers, specialty shops, and eateries. This is an excellent place to wander around, grab something to eat, or pick up some beautiful flowers. At this point in the day, you might need a good rest and some good grub, so stop in at one of Oxford's many amazing pubs for number 5 in our countdown. One of my favorite pubs in Oxford is the Turf. It dates back to 1381, and some of its famous patrons include C.S. Lewis, Elizabeth Taylor, and former US President Bill Clinton. Actually finding the Turf can be a little tricky though, but don't worry, we have you covered. I'll show you exactly how to get there. Make your way to Holywell Street and look for a little alley called Bath Place. From the main street, it looks like a dead end, but trust me, go all the way down the alley and make a left, and voila, the Turf. There's plenty of seating indoors and outdoors, so grab a pint and a bite to eat. Other pubs I highly recommend include the Royal Oak, which has an amazing Sunday roast menu, the Head of the River Pub, which is great but packed on boat race days, and if you're willing to venture outside of the city center, head to the Trout Tavern out by Port Meadow. It's either a beautiful hour-long walk or a 10-minute drive out to the Trout. Stop number 4 in our countdown is a newie but a goodie, and it definitely needs to be on your list when you visit Oxford. It's The Ivy, a newer restaurant and bar with amazing botanical garden vibes. Grant and I made reservations for afternoon tea for 2. Afternoon tea is served every day here from 3 to 5. For 30 pounds a person, or about $38 US, you get a smoked salmon and cream cheese sandwich, grilled chicken and truffle mayonnaise on a brioche roll, and a cucumber courgette double-decker sandwich. So good. And no tea would be complete without scones, right? So you get fresh baked scones, clotted cream, fresh strawberries, and strawberry preserves. And for the sweets or dessert course, you get a honeycomb and dark chocolate plant pot, super creative, an almond and black bee honey macaron, red velvet raspberry cake, and one of my favorites of the day, a mango and coconut smoothie. So creative and so good. It tasted like mango lassi. So if you get a chance to do afternoon tea in Oxford, definitely do it. And just like that, we're down to our top 3. Rounding out number 3 in our countdown is Christ Church Meadow. If you love green, wide open spaces, you can't miss a walk by Christ Church Meadow. There's a lovely walking path that leads straight to the river. There's lots of shade and nice patches of grass where you can have a picnic or read a book. Highly recommend. Moving on to number 2 in our countdown of must-see things in Oxford, the Radcliffe Camera. If you've seen pictures or postcards of Oxford, then you've seen the Radcliffe Camera. It's a neoclassic working library. To get inside, you need to be a university student or be a library card holder. If not, you'll need to be part of an authorized tour group to get in. But even if you can't get in, make sure to at least check it out from the outside. It's gorgeous and definitely worth seeing in person. And we've reached the top of our list. Number 1 is a classic Oxford experience in the spring and summertime, punting. What is punting? Well, it's this, and this, and this. It's boating gondola style. Basically, someone stands at the back of the boat and drives a long metal pole into the mud, pushing your boat forward. One of my favorite mystery novelists, Dorothy Sayers, once wrote, "Either you look graceful or you look ghastly. There is no middle way in punting." I agree. If you're feeling adventurous and want to drive the boat yourself, feel free. I did it many years ago and it is pretty fun. But this time Grant and I wanted to just kick back and enjoy our Pimm's, which is the classic drink of choice when punting. So how do you get started? Head down to the Magdalen Bridge Boathouse and get in line. You can make a reservation in advance or just show up. there's a nice little store and stand where you can buy drinks and snacks for your boat ride, as well as souvenirs. Now, how much does it cost? If you rent a punt and want to drive it yourself, it's £30 for 1 hour. And each punt can hold 5 people, so you see a lot of bachelorette parties, a lot of friend groups. People make a day of it. And if you opt to hire a chauffeur, someone who knows what they're doing, it's £40 for 30 minutes. And enjoy this little preview of what the scenery will look like. So that's our top 8, but we promised you a bonus tip, so here it is. End your evening with a stop at the historic Randolph Hotel, which is home to not 1, but 2 whimsical bars. The Alice, which is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and Morse Bar, which is named in honor of Inspector Morse, the famous Oxford-based character from the Colin Dexter novels. And who doesn't love a themed bar? So there you have it, 8 iconic ways to experience Oxford. Have you been to Oxford? Share your must-see places in the comments below. Or if you're planning to visit Oxford for the first time, what's on your to-do list? Let us know. Also, please hit that like and subscribe button. We'd very much appreciate it. Thanks, and stay tuned for more UK travel content.